Assalamualaikum, my dear Falconians of class 3. I am your science teacher, Miss Maha Rehan, and today in this video I am going to start the revision of lesson number 13, Light and Shadows. As you all know that we have completed the revision of lesson number 12, Four Smooth Things, in our previous Zoom session. Now, from today onwards, we are starting the revision of lesson number 13, Light and Shadows. The first topic of light and shadows is light. What is light, or why light is useful for us? What is the use of light? What are the advantages? As you all know that we cannot read a book or we cannot write anything. In fact, we cannot do anything in a dark room or in the absence of light. The presence of light is very important because we can see because of light. Light is actually a form of radiation which can be detected by a human eye, because the light rays travels in our eyes, and with the help of those light rays we can see anything. For example, we cannot read a book in a dark room because a book does not give off its own light. Now moving on towards the sources of light. What are the sources of light? For example, the sun is the natural source of light because the sun provides us with natural light. The main sources of light are written on your screen. For example, sun, candle or burning lamp, street light, torch or car's headlight. There are as many sources of light. But remember that the moon and the earth are not the sources of light. They are not included in the sources of light because the moon does not reflect its own light. The earth does not reflect its own light. The moon reflects the light of the sun. So it is not the main source. The sun is the natural source of light. Now moving on towards the bouncing back phenomena of light. For example, if the light hits any object, what happens? What is the bouncing back phenomena of light? When light hits any object, the light rays bounces back off the surface, and those light rays travels into the eyes of the person. And when the light rays reach the eyes of the person, we are able to see the desired object. The light rays always travels in a straight line. Remember that. Now I am showing you the diagram of the bouncing back phenomena of light. This is the diagram. When the light source, from the light source, the light rays travels towards the object, and these light rays are reflected back, are bounced back to the observer eye. Observer is the person who wants to see anything, who wants to see that object. Now, what is your home assignment, class 3? The question is written on your screen. How do we use light in everyday life? Write any 3 to 4 points by telling that how do we use light in everyday life. You have to complete this question by your own. Complete this question in your science copies. Write down the question with blue color and make sure to write down the correct answer. So this is all for today. Inshallah, we will be meeting in the next Zoom session with the further on topics. Till then, take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz. Have a nice day, class 3.